Hi, welcome to JJ's Productions, and we've got another Hitman 2 video. This time we're in Mumbai and we're doing Silent Assassin Suit Only on Master Difficulty. Now, I'm going to be open and I've had to have a little look around about some of the ways that people have gone about this for the simple reason. I had ideas on my own, but none of them appeared to have a clear direction. For example, I knew I wanted to use the sniper rifle, which I'm going to use in the level, but I didn't know precisely how to use it. So I did go on to AJ and Yoon's gaming channel. I'll leave a link at the top right corner, and I just had a look at how he did his route, and it did give me a clearer idea about what direction to go in. It's very similar, I will admit, by the end, but I would like to think there's nuances that are a little bit different to his route, so hopefully there's enough to give you a little bit of difference to it. Another one of the challenges just with actually coming up with the route was, even though I'd got an idea that was completely different to this regarding Vanya Shah, I was a little bit uncertain about how to take out the Maelstrom, just for the simple fact that Suit Only is very difficult to find out the Maelstrom's identity, or at least as far as I know. If there is a way to find out, where the Maelstrom goes without that, then I'm going to be a little bit disappointed that I didn't find it. But as it stands, I feel like you needed to change disguises, and I don't like doing that in the first playthrough. I like going Silent Assassin Suit Only the entire way through. So yeah, I feel a little bit disappointed that I didn't crack this on my own, but I would like to thank AJ for his video for that. So as you can see, I've come up to this apartment and I'm going to just take his sniper rifle. Simple reason being it's a silent sniper rifle and I haven't got one of my own. So take the lockpick out of this briefcase and I put the sniper rifle away. We're just going to leave him there, we don't need to subdue him or anything, we're just going to nick his sniper rifle and we're going to go to where the Maelstrom will be. So yeah, I'm talking about this and I do believe it is a good route. I do believe it's different to AJ's to a degree. I think the kills are the same, I've got to admit that, but I do believe there's enough difference between the routes that if, for example, you have got a low level loadout like I have, you will be able to use it. Also, one of the differences here is that I did bring emetic poison with me. I didn't actually use it, but it was an idea I was toying with. I was hoping I could poison the Maelstrom and get him to go somewhere more secluded where I could actually drown him or just shoot him in the head or something, but there was just no way to actually access him when he'd been poisoned, so I was a little bit disappointed there as well. This just didn't pan out the way I wanted, and I feel like I have essentially copied a route, but I have at least tried to make it my own as such. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the briefcase in these bushes. Simple reason being, I don't want anyone seeing it. Go and get the pistol out and shoot this ladder. We're going to climb up the ladder and we're going to just get to the top of this little area. The idea being we need to get a flag to ascend. So we're going to crouch here, go into the overgrowth, and we're going to just climb up this side of the building. We're going to just shimmy along a little bit and then we're going to climb up again and we're going to just jump up to this level of floor. We're going to grab this brick right in front of us and we're going to shoot the flag post just there. Now as you saw, he caught a little glimpse of me. Now this is the only take that he actually did that. So it is a sign that he does loot this way, but 9 times out of 10 you should be able to just loot that way, you have your pistol out and he won't see a thing. So just take that as you will. Anyway, shoot that button and then climb down immediately because he will turn around looking for the shooter. And what we're going to do from here is just drop down to the bottom ground level and we're actually going to descend from the ladder. I would go into that little area of overgrowth just to get into the concealed area, but then go down the ladder. So from here we're actually going to get Vanya Shah and Dawood Rangan into the same area. To do that, we're going to go through the door straight ahead and we're going to put that brick into a furnace, which will send a smoke signal and get the two of them to meet up in an area not far from here. So we throw the brick in and it changes the smoke coming out from clear to purple, and it means that Vanya Shah and Dawood Rangan, they are both going to go and meet up. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, Darwood. Anyway, the idea is they will meet up, and at this point there's no real rush because it takes about 4 minutes for them to actually get into position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and set up the Maelstrom's kill, just in the sense that we can't actually do the full setup, but we can at least get the car battery we're going to use. Again, this is from AJ's route, so I'm not taking any credit for this, but I do believe I've refined one small problem that people seem to be having in this comments section regarding the electrocution. So let me just show you how it goes. We're walking over here and there's steps to the left. That is where there's a puddle and we're going to do the electrocution. There's a car battery over here, we're going to pick it up and we're going to drop the car battery into the puddle. Now in Hitman 2 there are car batteries in the maps I've played so far, and they're essentially portable electrocution devices. So I've seen them in Santa Fortuna, Miami, and I've seen them in Hawke's Bay even. So the idea is you just drop it in the puddle, you shoot it, and if someone walks into the puddle, they'll electrocute themselves. There's two little difficulties in this strategy as it stands. One is that we've got the woman on the left in the pink dress. If she hears you shoot the car battery in this position, she will run into the puddle and kill herself. So we've got to wait for her to move. The second problem is that if you shoot it at this point, say when she's a certain distance away, nothing will happen for a moment, but it's around about the point when you go and shoot Vanya and Darwood, a guard will go to investigate the car battery for some reason. I don't know what the reason is exactly, but he will go to investigate it and he'll kill himself because of it. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward because you've got to wait to actually shoot it. And she's on a cycle, or a route, or whatever you want to call it, and because of that you can't leave it too long. So what I would advise is doing what I did, which is waiting for Vanya and Darwood to be eliminated, wait until the hubbub has got calmed down, and then shoot it. Because as you can see, I'm actually running over now to the sniper rifle, because one, I haven't retrieved it, but two, I've also got to get a line on the shot for Vanya and Darwood. So yeah, I would make sure you're in position for that. You don't want to be waiting around while, even if, as you can see here, Darwood's only just making his way there. But I'm going to say you don't want to be waiting, because the thing is, the car battery you can't do anything with. I did try shooting it before I got into this position, and one of those two guards you can see on the map there, well, one of the three actually, there's one just a little bit lower, he goes to investigate the car battery. So you could distract him, you could throw a coin or throw the briefcase or do something on those lines, but I wouldn't think it's a great long-term strategy. As you can see, Darwood's just getting into position, so what we're doing is we're aiming for that right support holding up the boat. As soon as he gets into position with Vanya, just shoot the support, it'll drop the boat and it'll kill them both. The difficulty is, as you can see, bullet impact noticed. Because of that, there are more enforcers around the area than I would have liked. Ideally, we would have had a subsonic sniper rifle for that, but yeah, that just wasn't going to happen with what loadout I've got available. If you're doing it like I am, you won't have it either. So there was going to be a repercussion. And that is essentially that there are more enforcers than we would like. So I would just do what I'm doing here, which is retreating. Just get away from the area for a moment, because there isn't any rush. Like I say, the Maelstrom is still upstairs, he's having a drink I think. And we're just going to wait for the hubbub to calm down. The enforcers do disappear, or you know, they don't stay enforcers forever, but it's only while they're just checking where the bullet came from. They don't even come over to where the sniper rifle is, so that spot is very good for taking a shot, I will give it credit. But yeah, I'm a little bit bemused that they didn't go over there, because how the game's mechanic used to work is that if you took a shot, it didn't matter where you took the shot from, they would know where it was and come and investigate. So there has been a little change there, it's got to be said. Although saying that, that was sniper kills, so maybe it's not necessarily sniper shots, but sniper kills. Anyway, as you can see, I've taken a shot out now because I think even though there are still a number of guards around, the Maelstrom will be coming this way soon enough, so I couldn't afford to leave it any longer. So you can see it's looking a bit more electric now than it did before. And I'm actually just going to wait for the Maelstrom to walk down, partly because this was my first attempt at taking him out proper. You know, I had tried the route a few times, but I've come into problems. So yeah, as you can see, I'm actually just looking to see if he's on his way, and yeah, he's on his way down these stairs. So We're just going to stay and watch pretty much because this was my first attempt at killing him and I wanted to make sure I did it, and as you can see one of his guards is very close. So I was thinking, is it going to be a double kill by accident? But no, the target's the only one to go through, so that was quite a clean kill in the end, which I was surprised about. I did go this way and then I thought there's a body bag there, so if I go that way I'm probably going to get caught. So I changed direction, it did pay off quite well there. I wish I could have accessed a nearer exit, but I think I might have missed the nearest one. I think I went for the one on the right instead of the left. I might be wrong, but I think I was just in a bit of a panic trying to get out and I was like, eee, which way am I going? But yeah, I went for the left when I think the right might have been the easier option. Anyway though, I would like to thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, I would ask that you don't give it a dislike for the fact that I've used AJ's route. I've tried to give him as much credit as I can. It was a very good route, so I'm just glad I've got Silent Assassin suit only out of the way. And if you're enjoying Hitman 2, subscribe to the channel because I do my own playthroughs for the most part, and there'll be more coming up in Mumbai very shortly. So thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.